So I know in the manifestation community, we have this habit of talking about how fun, enjoyable, easy, and effortless it's supposed to be. And if you're not having fun or enjoying manifestation, then it means you're doing it wrong. And well, that's not true. Okay. Here's the thing. Sometimes it can feel challenging. Sometimes it can feel difficult. And I want to talk about those times right now because when things are going swimmingly and you're seeing results in the 3D and things manifest easily, or you're feeling good, you're having the time of your life, it's easy to stay in a positive mental state. You're up and running and you're choosing who you are being and things are just flowing. It's great, right? But what happens when nothing seems to be happening? What happens when you've been working at this for so long and you've been putting so much effort into it and you don't see results? At least no results in the 3D physical reality. Do you give up? Here's the thought experiment. Do you give up? What's going to happen if you give up? Is there an alternative way that you can get your desires, right? That you can think of? Let's say you don't believe in manifestation, first off. If you believe in manifestation is easy, you don't give up. You keep persisting because you know this stuff works, right? Even if you partially believe in it, you'll still do it because you've gotten maybe perhaps partial success. So you know that there's something here. You just got to figure it out and work at it, and it will unfold for you. But for those of you who don't believe it or starting to doubt it, like what is the trade-off? You're putting a lot of effort and time and energy into it. But what is the alternative for you in order to get whatever you desire? Will that take effort? Will that take energy? Or are you okay with simply giving up your desire and not having that manifestation? And if the answer is no, I would not be okay with it, then you have two options. One, you continue to do it. You continue to, well, not do it. You continue to practice conscious manifestation because you know this stuff maybe works. Maybe you have some doubts about it, but that's okay. You continue to practice it and you continue to stay in it and you'll see results. I can guarantee you as that much is that you are in control of your reality, okay? That's what I can guarantee. But the second option is that you can say, okay, I'm going to let go of this conscious manifestation stuff. I'm going to use another way. Maybe it's through physical 3D action in order to work towards getting that desire. If you're manifesting an SP, okay, maybe you want to go reach out and bombard them with text messages. If you're working towards a promotion at the job, okay, fine. Work harder at your job. No one's saying that you shouldn't do any of these things, by the way. Right? When you're consciously manifesting, it's about who you are being. Okay? That's the crux of it. But I know that people think it's like, okay, what's the alternative to conscious manifestation? I want you to understand that the majority of the actions that you take or the things that you think are not part of conscious manifestation, it actually is part of manifestation regardless. You might not call it conscious manifestation. You might think that this is all woo-woo. We're just using this to explain what's going on. But all I can tell you is whoever we are being, that's what's reflected back to us in our external 3D reality. And for those of you who are having challenges in persisting and you think that this is very difficult, if you do give up, did you really want that desire that much in the first place? Was that manifestation really something that would have fulfilled you? If it is something that fulfills you, that you truly believe, that you want it that badly, that would truly believe and you can not possibly let it go, then your two options really is to continue to practice conscious manifestation alongside whatever else you want to practice in the 3D external reality to try to work your way in order to achieve that goal or that manifestation or desire that you have. Do it. No one's telling you shouldn't do it or you can't do it, okay? But if it's not, then perhaps you didn't want that desire that much to begin with. It wasn't important enough to you to keep going at this, to keep persisting in it. Unless you believe that you aren't deserving of it, that you can't possibly get there. But here's the thing. If someone in this reality, if someone in this world has been able to achieve it, if someone out there has been able to achieve the love of their life, you can also get the love of your life. If someone out there has been able to make X number of dollars, you are able to make that amount of money, if not more. If someone has been able to achieve a particular lifestyle, you also are able to achieve that. Right? But how badly do you actually want it? And when I'm talking about how badly, I'm not talking about how badly do you need it desperately. I'm talking about like, how strong is that true desire? And is that desire truly authentic to you and not just someone else's idea of what they want placed on you? Okay? So remember this, even when it's challenging, even when it's difficult, keep persisting. Keep persisting. because the alternative is to completely give up. And, it's okay sometimes to take a break from conscious manifestation. But if you completely give it up, then I want you to understand that, or go back and look, did I really need it that badly? Can I truly not be fulfilled without it? And the choice is always yours. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. You can move on from a desire. You don't always have to continue to hold on to that. And oftentimes our desires will change. The things that we desire to manifest will change. Why? Because we change. We change. Ourselves will change. Just keep that in mind when you're consciously manifesting, when you're going through these challenges. All right?